Hi guys, Rob from Ultrex Performance, and today we're here to talk about our Ultimate Series exhaust for Commodores VE and VF. So this exhaust system is fantastic value. It's priced at from $1,000, and for a 3-inch stainless steel 1.5mm thick stainless steel exhaust that's got mandrel bends and TIG welds, it's awesome value. We think this is the best value exhaust system on the market, and we're going to show you why that's the case because of some of the unique features that this product has. But also with this, it is a quality exhaust that we sell cheaply. It's not a cheap exhaust that we sell cheaply, but a good quality exhaust that's inexpensive. It's made in one of the best exhaust factories in Asia, and this factory makes for many of the world's leading global exhaust brands. So they are the manufacturer behind all the big names, and including Ultrex Performance now. So we'll show you some of the key features of this product, as we move down from the top of the exhaust, you've got 10mm thick flanges here. At the start, you've got your O2 sensor ports. Your bungs are in here, and you can just simply screw your O2 sensors into these the existing bungs. They're in the perfect spot, and you don't need any extensions or anything like that with it. As we move down the exhaust, you'll see our pressed metal merge section. And this pressed metal merge section is engineer designed to optimize flow and therefore power. So most of our competitors just get 2 bits of stainless steel that they cut a hole in the end and they weld them together, and it's ugly as hell and it doesn't necessarily flow all that well. But this is a product that is very, very smooth, and you can see it's done really, really nicely. So it's going to optimize power and flow, and you're going to end up with basically a little bit more power and a little bit more flow out of that, rather than the ugly way of doing it, which our competitors do. Okay, next we've got 2 300mm resonators in here, and we played around a lot when we were developing the system. We think 300mm is a perfect length to get the right exhaust sound, and it sounds really, really sweet and really, really nice. Okay, next we move to the rear legs. So with the rear legs, these are done on a slip joint, so you can see these pipes can be moved in and out, and they can be rotated in different angles so that it's impacting of the end position of the pipe down there. So with this type of design, you can get a lot of adjustment at the end where your mufflers are, so that they're sitting perfectly in the rear bar openings and so on. So we'll talk about that more at the end. You can see we're giving quality bolts. Like these clamps have got a 10.9 grade bolt running through them, so it's a very, very strong bolt. Like we know that some competitors provide piss poor bolts. We give you the good stuff. Our normal bolts are 8.8 grade, so they're very strong. This one's 10.9. Our gaskets are good. They've got the shot fire rings, all that sort of thing in them, so it's a quality product that you can put on, and you won't get leaks and they won't break when you're doing the install and so on. As we move down the system, we've got 2 little anti-drone chambers here, little disruptors to stop any drone in the system, and they work a treat. And then as we get down towards the end of the system here, we'll show you some of the mufflers and the modular part of the exhaust. So as we move to the rear, with the Ultrex Performance exhaust and the Ultimate Series, this is our super loud mufflers here, and this is the modular part of the system. So you can choose this exhaust system with a small super loud muffler, which will make this exhaust super loud all the time, or you can go for the Ultimate Series exhaust, which is like a bigger muffler, so that it's just a nice V8 burble in the background when you're cruising, and when you boot it, it's loud and angry. But you'll notice that with all of our systems, we've got this unique and smart design here that, combined with that tailpipe that can move up and down and come in and out, the mufflers, the hangers can go up, they can go across, so you can get the optimal position exactly where it needs to be, so that all of this, the rear tips are all sitting perfectly in the rear bar. And then also, in addition to this system where it goes up and down and across, also with these tips, these slide in and out. So you can actually just change, to make sure that the left tip and the right tip are sitting perfectly at the right length of the car, and they're perfect in the rear bar openings. We look at lots of different exhausts, and it's not unusual to see competitor systems where the tips sit at different lengths out the back of the car, and that problem doesn't happen with an Ultimate Series exhaust, because you can adjust the length positioning and then clamp it in at the right length, and away you go. And with all this type of adjustment here, up and down and sideways, combined with the adjustment available in those rear legs, you end up with a perfect fitting system that isn't going to contact underneath the car, and you're going to get a system that doesn't vibrate, doesn't hit on things, because it's perfect. lots of workshops that have installed this system have told us that it's the best fitting system that they've ever done. So with our rear tips, you've got a choice of rear tips as well. So in addition to the choice of mufflers, you can also choose your rear tips. And here we've got our quad 3-inch tips. So this is the $1,000 system with the quad rear tips, 3-inch quad rear tips. You also go up to an optional, for another $50, you can get 3.5-inch quad rear tips, and a nicer, bigger tip which fills the rear bar a little bit better, so it's a little bit bigger and fills all the way around. Again, full adjustment on these as well, in and out and so on. And again, same with the mufflers, if you want the different mufflers, you know, full adjustment on those, so smart system there. And the last option is we've got the 4.5-inch dump tips. Now these ones are actually the Ute dump tips, so they're a little bit longer, but you can see there that you're talking about a big, 4.5-inch tip that sits there and, finishes that rear bar opening fantastically. It's a really quality system. So when you go through the checkout, you can pick which one of these tips you want. You can customize your system. You can pick which muffler you want, either the super loud being the little ones that we've got over here, or the Ultimate Series one, which is over here. But fantastic value for $1,000 for the 3-inch quad tips, or $1,050 for the 3.5-inch quad tips, or the dump tips. It's a fantastic choice. So we hope that gives you the information you need to make an informed decision. These are certainly a lot nicer than a lot of the competitive systems out there, and we look forward to hearing from you about your thoughts. All right, thanks guys.